Hi, we are Inspired by the PM. I'm Peggy.
And I'm Marie. Peggy's going to be doing her morning routine for the weekdays for her oily skin, and then it'll transition into my routine for combination skin.
So please keep watching. Thank you.
Thanks.
And this is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus because I'm really oily skinned. And this is the L'Oreal True Match. And before that, I always put on a primer or moisturizer, or actually I put on both. But if I use the Matte Velvet, I always use this one before because this has SPF 30 in it. And I'm just going to be doing school stuff, so I'll be using these two. And I just take a tiny size like this and just spread it all around. Just wait for it to set. Okay, put my hair back. And as you can see, I have like a lot of scars and stuff, so I have to use concealer, which I'll show you. And so I just dot this around my face. And just smooth it out with my fingers. And you can see that it like covers a lot of the redness and then a lot of the scar stuff. But I really like this because it like blends out really well. And it doesn't break me out, which is really good. I actually use this for under eyes too because it just doubles up as concealer. So after that, I use this Sonia Kashuk concealer. I use this to cover up the scars right here, right here. And this one's really good because it matches my skin tone really well. And it doesn't break me out either. Since I'm also really oily, I use this Tarte Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator. I really like this. I've had this for a long time, and I just like put some in the cap, and I get a fluffy brush, swirl it around, and focus a lot on the T-zone area because I'm oily and I just want to make sure it's all mattified and I don't look shiny. After that, I just put on blush, which is the Tarte Exposed, and this is basically my favorite blush. Sweep it across. And a must is doing my eyebrows. I use this Prismacolor Ebony Jet Black Extra Smooth. Before this, I used to use an eyeshadow, like a dark brown eyeshadow. And that worked really well too, but I think this matches better and it's easier to carry around because you don't need a brush and you don't need to carry the eyeshadow around. I usually don't wear eyeliner, but when I do, I just use this one these days, the Aiko Skinny Mini. I really like it because once you apply it, it doesn't smudge, and if you're really oily like me, everything smudges off, but this won't budge. It's really good, but I won't be using this today. I always curl my eyelashes, and this is the Shuuemura eyelash curler. I really like it. I usually use this mascara, the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express, or the L'Oreal Voluminous Hydrofuge, which is waterproof. They're both waterproof because my eyelashes are really short and they point straight down. I'll just curl my lashes. I'll just use the Mega Plush today. And that is basically it. That's all I do.
Hi. So the funniest thing happened. I actually just recorded this and was like close to done and then realized I was not recording. But anyway, So I took my makeup off, but I didn't take off my eyebrows, like the coloring in of my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Don't have any foundation on anymore or anything else. So I'll just tell you, I usually do my eyebrows first anyway. I usually take this Smashbox dual-ended brush and use the angled brush. And use this Stila palette. It is my holy grail palette. I love this palette. It's the In the Light eyeshadow palette. And I take the ebony and sandstone colors, kind of just dab it in on both sides, mix it in, and then fill in my eyebrows. Actually, will fill it in a little bit more because it looks kind of weird. Maybe it came off a little bit. So I kind of just do that. And then I take my Shu Uemura eyelash curler and I just kind of curl my eyelashes. And I use the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express Waterproof Mascara in Very Black. I'm sure you've seen this. And then I just kind of go over it. I actually don't put any eyeshadow on since this routine is for the weekdays when I either go to school or work or both. So now I'll start with my face. I usually start with this Janssen Cosmeceutical Oily Skin Tinted Corrective Balm. I actually got it from my day spa. This is the line that I use for my skincare usually. So I kind of shake it up a bit because otherwise it's weird. And then I kind of just put some on my hand. And this is really light coverage. It's more for correcting like the scars on my face because I do break out a lot from the stress of like law school and work. So kind of just spread it out like this. And wherever I see like really dark scarring, which is like everywhere, by the way. And sorry if I'm looking up, I have like this huge Vanity Girl mirror behind Peggy's laptops. And then I go ahead and use this Boscia Skin Perfecting Primer. Put it on my hand again. And I just took like a little teeny bit. And I kind of just spread it on the areas where I get dry. So I actually have combination skin. I know Peggy has oily skin, but I actually have more of a dry skin. And then I only really get oily around my nose. And it's super oily now because I just put that whole makeup on and took it all off. So not normally this oily. And then I go and take, during the day, you definitely need SPF coverage. And so I use the Skin Food Peach Sake Pore BB Cream, and this is in the shade 04 Soft Beige. I love Skin Food. This is the first product I've tried from them, and I've used other BB creams, and I kind of hate them because they're thick and gross, and before law school, I never wore foundation, never had a need to, but because of law school, I guess I got stressed out, and now I definitely need it all the time. And I apply it using my Benefit foundation brush, and it looks like this, and I just kind of take a little bit and spread it across my forehead. I usually start where I see scarring and just kind of pat it in before I spread it all around like this. And then I usually start where like I have scarring and need more coverage. This isn't a full coverage BB cream. I don't know if there are any full coverage BB cream. Maybe those thicker ones, like Misha. Not a fan. Or Jack BB cream or something. I usually stick to like the Korean brand because BB cream originated from Korea. So why would I use other ones? And this was fairly cheap. This was like $16 for like, I don't know, a 1.7 ounce little bottle thing. And it has lasted me like, I usually wear this like every day, like on the weekdays. Yeah, I don't wear makeup in the morning on weekends. whatever. And it's lasted me like a good maybe 2-3 months now. Okay. And then I kind of spread it down my neck, like so, just so it's all evened out. And it's already evening out like the redness, providing coverage for the blemishes that didn't scar too bad. Okay. That's super oily. And then I go and I usually have like really puffy circles underneath my eyes, and so I use the Garnier Nutrition Yeast Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I know that this comes in like a non-tinted color, but I definitely got the tinted one because our friend Hannah was like, you have to get the tinted one. Everyone says it's the best thing ever. And I'm really glad that she made me get the tinted one because this was like the first time I tried it. And yeah, it's like amazing. So kind of just dot it, and then I kind of pat it. Smooth it in and blend it in as much as possible. Then I don't normally like to wear blush during the day. Actually, I hate blush in general. I'm just not a fan. It just doesn't go with my skin color. But during the week, and then during the day, I use Wet n Wild's Color Icon bronzer that has SPF 15 in the color Ticket to Brazil 739, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, sort of. And I take that, and I use an e.l.f. stipple brush, and I kind of just go around in a circle, and then I go on the hollows of my cheeks, so I have to do this funny face now. And go like this and do like a downward motion from like, I don't know, mid-face to like the middle where the hollow ends and kind of contour. And I kind of just try to blend it into my skin as much as possible, just to provide some definition around my cheekbones, and then do it on the other side. Then I go to the bottom, like right underneath my chin, and then and my cheeks, and then I go to the top of my head on the sides, and then I kind of squeeze my little stipple brush and apply more product and kind of go down the side of my nose to make my nose look, I guess, longer and skinnier or something. You just kind of go on both sides. I use the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I love The Balm. It is like my favorite brand for makeup right now, just because they're like amazing. But I just kind of tap it a little bit, and then I go to the bottom, like below where I contoured my cheeks, and then go over there, and then I take some more and kind of add it to the top of where I contoured, and then down my nose. And I finish off with setting spray. I'm obsessed with setting spray. During the day for work, during the week, I just use the e.l.f. one. It's so affordable. It's like $3 compared to like Urban Decay or Scandinavia, which is kind of the same brand, but you know. And this has aloe, green tea, cucumbers, and vitamins A, C, and E. And some people complain about the smell, but I have no idea what they're talking about. I might have smelled something weird like the first time I ever sprayed it, so I kind of just spray it once. And then I spray my entire face. It's crazy. So then I just let that dry, and I'll be back with my face being regular. And with Peggy.
Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave comments below, but like nice ones. Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.